Hi! This is my first attempt at a video blog for Internet Invention by Gregory L. Ulmer. I couldn't figure out how to do it with my phone, so I'm doing it with my iPhone. This is kind of weird to be looking at myself talking. Anyway, in my first blog I talked a lot about how I thought that Ulmer was really accessible and how a lot of the things that he said were made a lot more clear by the different examples that he gave, and how I was really happy that it was not only easy to understand but easy to read as well, which obviously isn't always the case for a lot of academic writings. The second chapter, however, was a lot more hard for me to understand, just because especially the two things that I really struggled with were the haiku reasoning and the third meaning that he was talking about. The third meaning, when he talks about it's not something that's literal or figurative. When it comes to pictures, there's another type of meaning that goes beyond what we can clearly see there. And I guess the closest thing that I could come to that, or come to understanding that, was thinking that it could be when we talk about how words have connotations and denotations, and denotation is obviously the dictionary definition of the word, whereas a connotation is just what we associate the word. So I mean, home obviously is just a definition of a place to live. That would be the denotation, but the connotation of home, you get a sense of a feeling of family, and in that way it differentiates itself from just being something like a house, where the connotation of that is just it's kind of a dwelling place and nothing more than that. So I guess that's the closest I got to the third meaning, but even then I don't really think I'm really fully grasping what Ulmer wanted me to. And then the other thing that I really struggled with was the haiku, and how haikus are images. I didn't understand that at all. I mean, I understand how now it kind of feels silly, but I understand how he says it could. I understand how they create imagery, but I don't really see them as being almost synonymous, which is what I feel like Ulmer was trying to say. So that's really my big question, I guess, is I really had a lot more questions than I did. I had a lot more questions than I did actual thoughts with this chapter, just because for me it was a lot harder to understand, maybe just because this whole class is a lot more new to me, as far as, I'm kind of the typical English major where I'm stereotyping, but I'm kind of the typical English major where, I'm not really that great with technology, and I'm not super up to date on a lot of the things vlogging, obviously. I mean, I guess that's what those young kids call them, vlogs. But yeah, so I'm trying, but that's pretty much all I had to say, just to kind of make it known that I have a lot more questions this time. So thanks for watching.